You recording? Yeah. Cool. What's up, guys? Eric here, out on tour with Benson Boone, Pulse US Tour 2023, etc., etc. Tonight we are in the incredible Fonda Theater in Los Angeles. Probably one of the coolest venues you can play here. Super pumped to play a hometown show tonight. But what I wanted to show you today is probably one of the most interesting drum-related acquisitions I've made in quite a while, and it is this clear acrylic kit. So when we had this tour coming up, I wanted to make sure we had like an extremely cool-looking drum kit, and like, yeah, wraps are cool and woods are cool and stuff, but like honestly, who doesn't love a clear drum kit? Like, we can all get behind this thing. Like, clear drums look awesome. But there's a caveat with clear drums, and that is that they are typically expensive. To get maybe a 2 up, 2 down, 10, 12, 16, 18, 22 like this kit, you'd probably have to go to a custom company. You're probably going to drop somewhere around $3,000 plus or minus a couple hundred. Honestly, just even getting 18-inch floor toms these days, I feel like is a pain. But I know that thanks to global trade and supply lines, that all this stuff is made in the same place and it's made for dirt cheap. So I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of my $650 Chinese no-brand drum kit. That's right. Come on in, let's check it out. So, as you can see here, 22 by 16-inch kick. We've got our custom tube lugs on all of these guys. And honestly, I would say for the hardware, mid-grade. It's not great, it's not terrible, it's functional. I'm not writing home about it. I guess I am making a YouTube video about it, but for whatever that is worth. Funny enough, these all arrived in my driveway in a giant wood carton that was boarded up Indiana Jones style. I actually literally had to pry it apart, pull it apart, and pull these things all out and build them myself. In terms of build quality, B-. Again, not bad, not perfect. There are a handful of lugs across the entire kit, maybe 4 to 5 that were like ever so slightly, maybe a little tilted, maybe ever so slightly off center, which at times made tuning a little bit of a pain in the butt. But I was able to push through and get them in a good place. Now, also worth noting, the kit came with an entire set of stock heads. They were basically Remo pinstripe knockoffs, like, you know, pinstripes with no logo on them. Put them on and they sounded adequate. No more than adequate. Wouldn't take it a step beyond that. Now, I should say this. When we're going out on this tour, I reached out to my friends at Evans Drumheads, let them know we got this great tour happening, and I wanted to see if they wanted to toss some heads on this kit for me. And they were gracious enough to send a whole set of EC2Ss, EC Rezos. We got an EMAT on the kick. We got HD dries on these snares. And I have to say, I'm going to be honest with you here for a second. I'm not much of a purist. I do not really believe very much that your drums matter. I know that there's a difference between the sound of woods and plies and bearing edges and whatever, all this stuff. But I generally come from the school of like it doesn't matter how they sound. Like, you can tune any kit to sound great. What matters is the player. For the purposes of this video, I need to completely redact and rescind all of that, because when I put these Evans heads on here and tune them up, I have to say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, these things like palpably, materially upgraded the sound of this kit by at least a full letter grade, if not more. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to do a little playing demo at the end to show you, but I could not be happier with how this kit has come out sounding. Again, especially for $650. Yeah, I think that probably just about does it. I can't really tell you where to get this kit. I can tell you to use the internet and use your internet sleuthing skills. It won't be too hard to find. But if you ever are in the market for a frankly kick-ass clear acrylic kit, and you don't want to spend a ton of money, just look across the Pacific to our friends in China, and they can definitely get you set up. So, like I said, I'm going to do a quick video demo. If you have any questions about the kit, please let me know. I don't benefit from this at all. I don't have a brand. There's no kickbacks. There's no affiliate link. I just wanted to share this cool kit with you guys. So, yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about it, hit me up. Comments, like, subscribe, share, hit all those buttons, and we're good to go. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, I do this every time. I shoot the video, I edit the video, and only then do I realize like what I forgot to say in the video. So, all right, two big things I left out. Number one, where did I get the kit? I don't know why I said I can't tell you. I might have had a reason at the time, but I don't remember what that reason is now. I got it on Alibaba. If you don't know what Alibaba is, it's a website that allows you to find like the Chinese manufacturers of basically anything on earth. If there's a thing in the world and it exists, it's probably made in China, and you could probably find the manufacturer on Alibaba. So just go on the site, type in acrylic drums, or like type in whatever you want, and you type in any object, and it'll be on that site. So, okay, number two, overall grade. Like, was it worth it for $650? Was it was it worth it? And I want to say yes, totally. I would give it an overall score would be like B+. So I know I said in the video, there's certain elements that were a little funny, right? Like I said, there were like a small handful of lugs that might have been like 0.5 millimeter off or something, or, things like this. Craftsmanship isn't like pristine, but it's far from bad. The shells themselves are great. The lugs are great. They're the same lugs I think that they use on Pearl drums, I think. The hoops are fine. They're like standard triple flange, whatever that is. And there's a few tiny little hardware pieces, like there were some washers that were a little thinner and they got kind of bent over time. The floor tom the legs rather, were a little shorter than I wanted them to be, but I also set them pretty high. I think I set them higher than most people, so I don't know. Those things were like slightly annoying, but they didn't affect my ability to like set the kit up, tune it so it sounds good, and play it reliably. The thing stayed in tune once I got it set up, and at the end of the day, like anything in life, like any instrument or anything ever, the proof is in the pudding, right? At the end of the day, does it sound good? And in my opinion, it sounds great. But I'll leave that for you to decide. Playing demo up next. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think this was a good buy for $650. Okay, that's it. Playing demo in 3, 2, 1.